Have you ever had some bomb pussy? Have you ever?
This is hip hop album debate. Let's get the conversation going. Ain't no time to waste. Yeah, the podcast that I know you've been wanting. They talking real hip hop. Got everybody talking. Let's go. Yeah, keep it 100 and stay true. Hosted by my homie Q. Tune in and come through. Yeah, this be the spot, the number one place all day. This is hip hop album debate. Let's go. Hey, yeah.
Welcome to Hip Hop Album Debate, the podcast. This is Q, and this is episode 83. And the debate topic is the Dogg Pound, the Dogg Food album. Was it a classic, dope, regular, or garbage? All right. But before we get into the conversation, you guys be sure to like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Dig that? All right, so let's get into this, man. Let's get into this. The Dogg Food album. This came out in '95, and this album falls under the category of like the Warren G album, the G Funk, the Regulate into the G Funk era album. You didn't know what you were getting. I said that on that episode. You guys go back and listen to it if you want to. You didn't know, man. And same with the Dogg Pound. You didn't know. A lot of rappers was putting other rappers on, and they may be featured on a song, and so these spinoffs you didn't know, or if the rapper left the group of a big group or a big clique, you didn't know if they would survive on their own. You didn't. Like with Ice Cube, when he left NWA, me personally, I didn't know. Some people may say, "Oh, I knew Ice Cube would be solid," or Busta Rhymes when he left Leaders of the New School or whatever, or he did, when he did his first solo album. You didn't know, and so with the Dogg Pound, man, I didn't know. I just say I'm gonna speak for me, even though I feel like I speak for the masses, but I'm just gonna play it safe and say I didn't know. Okay, but then here come the Dogg Pound. They hit us with this Dogg Food album, and man, oh man, it's not many flawless albums in the '90s. Even your classic albums, I feel like a classic album can be afforded one or two flaws. That's just my opinion, because sometimes a song that they could have kept may be overshadowed by the song before or the song after, or both. You know what I'm saying? But I think only one or two flaws, one or two bad tracks is allowed with a classic album. Anything after that, it may be just considered dope. But this Dogg Food album it was flawless, man. The production was flawless. Daz and Kurupt chemistry was flawless. Kurupt was the lyrical miracle. Daz was more of a straightforward delivery, type of style. But it worked, similar to Havoc and Prodigy or Mobb Deep or Pimp C and Bun B. Pimp C was kind of a straightforward, but it was his flow and cadence, where Bun B was more a lyrical miracle, but it worked. You know what I'm saying? And Daz and Kurupt, it was the same way. It wasn't a song on this album that when I listened to it, I'm thinking to myself, man, they could have kept that. Like this was a really flawless album. Now there are songs on there that I listen to more then and now. Like of course, Respect. New York, classic song, classic video. When I see that video now, it give me the chills, man. Just the whole, with them landing in New York and they displaying the LA time zone and then the East Coast time zone, and just them riding the low riders all up and down Times Square, and they had the doghouse penthouse on the top of the New York skyscraper. Man, hey, if Biggie sent them goons, man, to shoot up their trailer, you can't even get mad. Like, that's worth having a phone conversation after the fact. Like, yeah, man, I ain't want to do it, but y'all crossed the line, man. But it's all good. Like, that was unreal. And that's not to mention the kicking the buildings and stepping over the cars. And come on, man. But anyway, back to the songs. You got Smooth. That was my song, man. Riding, slipping and sliding. I'm riding, slipping and sliding. Big Pimpin'. A player can only play for so long till he's played out. A whore can only whore for so long till she hold out. Or till she's whored out, I should say. Let's Play House. I don't like to dream about getting paid. One of the best storytelling songs ever, man. Top 10 for real. Daz really did that, man. If We All Fuck. Now I kind of cringe when I listen to that song now because I got girls, but hey, that was a jam. That was my jam back when it came out. Some bomb ass. Have you ever had some bomb pussy? Have you ever? Man, this album still go hard, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. And when you talk about Death Row and his legacy, man, you can if it's just the Chronic, Doggy Style, and All Eyez On Me, then to me it wasn't much of a legacy. I mean, those were critical albums, but it took more than that. You know what I'm saying? To say this was a legendary label. So you got to mention Dogg Food as well. So needless to say, I say it's a classic. But let's go to the comments to see what the people had to say. My man Chico, my big homie, on IG Live, IG Story, he said, not a fan of them, so I can't answer. All right, on Facebook, Cochise Black writes, I don't like to dream about getting paid, changed my life. Classic for sure. Antonio Petty writes, classic, top 10 all time. Jamal Harris writes, classic in my book. All right, so let's see what the people had to say via polls. And the people say 0% regular, 0% garbage, 22% dope, 78% classic, and there you have it. Y'all let me know something, man. Do you agree or do you disagree with me or the polls or the comments? It's an ongoing convo. You know the play. All right, y'all holler back at your boy Q. 3 words. I'm gone. Peace.
Hey.